Hey guys, it's me, Orangienblue, and what if I told you you could play a LEGO game anywhere you wanted? Anywhere? As some of you may know, LEGO Star Wars is the first game I've ever played, with it being one of my favorite games of all time. And with that, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, he had to have picked up this game. Nope, got it on eBay for $5. Which, by the way, is so far the only eBay purchase I've ever made. This game is vastly different from the main game, with only 14 levels, and they completely redesigned the entire game with different movesets. I would even go as far to say as this game is not the same as this game. The gameplay is very different from other LEGO games, especially comparing it to its counterpart on other platforms. Characters have two abilities. Jedi like Obi-Wan can do a force attack, and Anakin can throw his lightsaber, and Qui-Gon Jinn can turn invisible. What? Battle droids can throw grenades, and Gungan characters like Jar Jar Binks can throw those weird energy ball things. But in the main game, he can't do anything. There are seriously so many abilities in this game. All characters also have this power meter that goes down the more you use a certain move. Say if you're dodging blaster shots, that thing's gonna go down, and you're probably gonna die. You can recharge your power bar by finding these power-up things. Studs have also been completely remade. Usually the silver studs are worth 10, gold 100, and blue 1000. But in this game, the silver studs are 1, blue's 5, and the gold are 10. And remember mini-kits? The main collectible in the game. Instead, they're completely replaced by Death Star plans. When you get all the Death Star plans in a level, you unlock a cheat code. Cheat codes unlock a whole new way to play the game. They unlock new characters, most of which aren't even in the complete saga. You can also change the color of your lightsaber. Yeah, the dark saber actually first appeared in this game. Checkmate Wikipedia. You can also change the color of the screen for some reason. I don't know why, but you can. And the most important cheat code, the sheep noises. Just pop in an LRL down, up, right, left, down, right, select. And now every sound in the game is replaced with a sheep sound. This cheat code will end up being more popular than the Konami code. With all the characters you can unlock with cheat codes, it's surprising there's only 15 characters on the main page. I understand the limitations there are on a GameBoy Advance, but they programmed these characters. Why not just add them to the title screen? It doesn't make any sense at all. And on top of that, they reused the same costumes for all the characters in all three games. For example, Obi-Wan is used through the entire game from episode 1, and Anakin is from Attack of the Clones. Even all the clones are phase 1. The level design is very different compared to the mainline games. Everything looks realistic, and it makes it kind of hard to know what's LEGO and what's the environment. They even reuse the same levels in some cases. Tatooine from episode 1 is the same as it is in episode 2. That level is pretty fun though. You get to slaughter the sand people just like in the movie. Also, this cutscene is really funny. Instead of having 4 hearts like in most LEGO games, in this game, you get 7, which have 2 hits each. And in case you can't count, that's 14. It may seem like with that many lives, it's not easy to die. Well, you're wrong. With only 8 directions, it's hard to hit enemies, and on top of that, enemies have a lot more health than they do in normal games, making it a lot harder to kill them. Also, why are there so many of them? There are an abnormal amount of enemies in this game, and unlike the main LEGO games where you respawn if you die, in this game when you die, you have to restart the entire level. There are a few checkpoints, but this game is very long and tedious, and it gets frustrating to do the same thing over and over again. Most of what you'll be doing in this game is just walking around killing these droids, with no rhyme or reason. There isn't much platforming or puzzling in this game. Most of the puzzles are just, oh, walk over here to hit some buttons, or jump on that. But it makes up for it with the boss battles. They're surprisingly really fun and challenging in this game. For example, with Count Dooku, you have to time when he's using his lightning, and the mix of Duel of Fates in the back is surprisingly really good. I only had the chance to complete episodes 1 and 3. 1 was pretty bland and boring, while 3 was actually really fun and exciting. This game has good ideas, it's just limited on the hardware it's on. Now what about the second game? Well, it's basically the same thing. but with the original trilogy instead. Now, did I spend $10 on the second game? No. Instead, I spent it on Glover and Croc 2. I have priorities. Now, why would you play this game today? You can make the characters do sheep noises.